Hello darlings, hope you're well. Happy Tuesday. So I just wanted to say thank you very much to those who've reached out with regards to our family's bereavement. There's been some really lovely messages on DMs, on WhatsApp. All of them have been really appreciated, so thank you. I think I've pretty much replied to everybody now. It's been an interesting few days, but it's appreciated, anyone reaching out, because obviously any kind of bereavement is difficult, and it's not my immediate family, but it's somebody connected to my immediate family, so it's been intense. Although I will say this, it's a death and rebirth process, as we know, and whenever you're going through any kind of bereavement, it brings up other things for you to work through. And the person in question who has passed on has moved to the spirit world very quickly, because they came through to me on the same day they passed. They came through to me and a friend I was talking to, who's also a psychic medium. And he just rocked up, and I kept on getting him playing his guitar. I kept on getting him singing these songs, and I was like, this is really crazy. And she's like, he's helping you practice your mediumship. So yes, I am being guided to mediumship. So that's something else I'm going to be offering soon. And it looks like I'm going to be doing it in an audience setting as well. I don't know whether I'm going to do that on a live one day soon and just let someone's past loved one come through. I don't know. But I do know I'm being guided to do more stuff in person. So if you are in the Birmingham area and you would like, or you wish to travel to a full day retreat that myself and a good friend of mine are doing in October, we're doing a healing day retreat for a whole day in Birmingham, pretty much in the city centre. And I think it's going to be really powerful. There's going to be some readings, there's going to be some Reiki sessions, other healing modality sessions. There's going to be some group work. I'll probably do some journey work and things like that. So there's a lot that's coming in this death and rebirth for me personally, where I'm going to be able to offer more. And obviously I've been living my purpose for quite some time now. And it just seems to be evolving more and more. And there was a big part of me that was just holding on to doing things a certain way. And Spirit's like, no, you need to make some changes there, love. You need to do this differently. You need to do that differently. And I am being dragged kicking and screaming for mediumship. And those of you who work with me, they know, or you know, sorry, that sometimes your past loved one will come through. And I'm like, okay, well, here we are. Someone is here, someone is, and I describe them. And, 9 times out of 10, a lot of the information that's coming through is quite accurate. So I would say to you to trust and realise that if you have got something coming through, to trust it. With respect, whenever I'm channeling, I'll always say I only allow loving, helpful, compassionate spirits. I don't consent to low vibrational energies and frequencies entering in, all that sort of thing. But, with mediumship, they just sometimes rock up, don't they? And this gentleman who came through the other day, literally hours after he'd passed, was clearly coming through quickly for a reason. And he'd made peace with his time on earth being near the end. Like, he was told he hadn't got long to live, and he dealt with everything he needed to deal with. And while it's hard leaving loved ones, it's also really beautiful the way he was able to say goodbye to people, and some of the things he's told me since he's passed have been really beautiful and cathartic and healing. And it's just, you have to just kind of be open to what the divine has for you. So yeah, I am being guided to do more and more healing stuff. I'll still do readings, yes, but you'll probably see more videos where I'm talking about light language, or connecting you with your dragon, or a dragon, or dragons in general. I'll be doing like little energy clearing videos and things like that. I need to be pushing myself to do more that is outside my comfort zone, being completely real with you. And when you do that, it then will bring you rewards in different ways, not just financially. It will bring you this sense of peace because you've stepped and faced those fears. And we all have fears to work through. Fear stands for face everything and run, or face everything and rise, 4, 5, 6 in the time. And it's like, oh, okay, let's be the latter, face everything and rise. And that's what I'm trying to do. And it's hard, like, it is hard, I'm not gonna lie. So I am gonna do your collective. Because I do think with the portal not being far around the corner, an 8-8 portal is always a powerful time for manifestation and releasing and gearing up. And if you want to know more about, or if you want to align more with that higher timeline, then do my journey to abundance. The Lovers. Yes, I'm missing a nail. I apologise. It just happened. And it's annoying me because it was the one nail that was a tip. The rest are all my own. Look how long they are. But yeah, we have one missing. It is what it is. Don't tell my beautician. She won't be very impressed. We have 3 monkeys. So hear all, see all, and say fuck all. We have nature. Get out in nature. We have hearts. Now, this could be to do with your own life, absolutely, it really could, but I kind of get the vibe it's to do with your connection, but we'll see. We've got numbers or a connection, not necessarily your connection, but a connection. That says time. Yeah, you're being asked to be very careful who you reveal what to. We've got abundance at the bottom of the deck. Be very careful who and what you reveal to people. Not everybody wants your boats to float. Some want it to sink. Mainly because they are unhealed versions of themselves and they need to do some shadow work. Right. We've all been there, so I say that without judgment. Clarify the Lovers, please. No, actually, I need to stop these because I haven't used them for a while. Right. So why have the Lovers come into the equation here, Spirit? Oh, I've got such an itchy face. What the fuck? The Sun. Look at the fucking portal. Spirit is talking. You have got a reunion. For some of you, you got a reunion coming in the 8-8 portal. Soul reunion of some sort. There's something changing here. But there's also some kind of reunion with yourself. Like with your abundance. With your own healing journey. 3 wise monkeys. Ooh. 9 of wands in reverse. What do you need to release? What's been holding you back? To be fair to you, a lot of you, this energy is a don't give a fuck attitude as well. And I say it with love, but you're not letting people stand in your way. These energies, the 3 monkeys, hear all, see all, say nothing. You know, you've been burned by gossip, basically. And you're like, I'm not letting that fucking bother me. I'm not letting the fact that I don't want to speak about certain things bother me either. Like, we're all being guided to be a bit more private. Clarify nature. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Get out in nature. Spend time in nature. A lot of people are being guided to spend time in nature at the moment. I mean, you should always spend time in nature, really. 9 of Cups. Your heart is fulfilling more and more. You're filling your own cup up. And your counterpart appears to be doing the same. Clarify the 10 of Cups. Numbers is clarified by the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is emotional wish fulfillment. It's relationship. It's commitment. It's happy ever after vibes. You know, okay, let's not romanticize it. This is a happy union of sorts. Clarify time. 4 of Wands. Happy union. Some of you are in a place where you're in inner union, and that's bringing in the outer union that you have been wanting for a while. Yeah, King of Wands, it's bringing in some action. It's bringing in action. They're not in this, like, in and out energy. They're like, right, I know who has the key to my heart. I know who has my heart. I know the truth. Ace of Swords. I know who I want. And it's not changed from who it's been for a long time, in some cases. But, you know, Ace of Coins, they want stability with you. They want a new beginning with you. They want a stable new beginning with you. They may have had to close out some cycles with money here. There you go. Close out the King of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. But they're like, no, we're done with that now. We're getting to a place where we've got this new event coming. This new event. That's really weird. I just said that. So some of you could meet them in that event, maybe. I don't know. But there's something new coming. We've got 3 of Wands and we've got the 6 of Coins. They're wanting to balance out this connection. Every fucking reading I do comes about, it's always about love. It's always about love. It's always about a connection. It's like, obviously, those who watch me, because I teach and guide the twin flame community, a lot of the people in the twin flame community at times, and have done over the years, it does appear that I seem to just fall in line with that a lot. So it is what it is. I am your messenger, so please don't fucking shoot me, okay? All right, so what else does this beautiful collective watching need to understand? Happy family. Honestly, some of you really have got such a beautiful new beginning on the horizon for you. Six of chakras. Sixth chakra. Third eye. Archangel Metatron. Some of you could be working with him. We've got sacral chakra as well here with the second chakra. Archangel Ariel. We have daughter value. You are realizing your worth. Now, for women in particular, you're birthing something here. I know I am. You're birthing. We're birthing. Our wombs are. We've done a lot of work on our wombs, right? And again, if this is something you do need assistance with, I can help you with that. But I will also recommend people to work with too. I know quite a few womb priestesses. But you know, if it's something that comes up in a healing with me, I will do some womb work with you. We've got appreciation. You're learning to appreciate yourself. We have the seventh chakra. You're learning to appreciate your magic with spirit, your power with, you know, your powerful connection to spirit, to your guides, to your spirit team, to your ancestors, to your angels, your archangels, your deities, your dragons. You know, it could be you connecting with the higher sentient beings such as, I can't think of the fucking terminology, but it's your Andromedans, your Turians, Lyrans, Syrians, Pleiadians, the Arcturians. What are they called? Someone tell me, I've just completely forgotten. Oh my goodness, what is going on? It's light language based. Like, when you're being guided to tap more and more into the galactics. Yeah, the galactics, we'll go with that. There's another name I wanted to use, but it's just gone out of my head completely. But, you know, like I said, the higher, lighter sentient beings. You're definitely being pushed into realising that turning your back on things that don't serve you anymore is absolutely okay. Like, it really, really is. Okay. Clarify the sixth chakra, please. The death card in reverse. Yeah. Something, you know, needs to close out. You're getting your fire back. You're getting your fire back. You're getting your fire back. You're getting this. Oh, wow, yeah. And you've done a lot of work on yourself. But this does feel like your counterpart's energy as well to a degree. But we're just going to focus on you for the time being. And they can pop back in when spirit feels it's right. Yeah, appreciation, Nine of Pentacles. You're all about doing your inner work. And for both of you, because we've got the Hermit here and the Nine of Pentacles, and this is Hermit energy as well, so Virgo season's very much highlighted here. You are, I would say for both of you, single. And you're not interested in other people. You're interested in yourself. And then your counterpart, right? Clarify the seventh. Yeah. So the crown chakra energy here, it's like your higher selves are already in this union energy. You're never in true separation with a divine counterpart or a twin flame, because your higher selves are always in some kind of marriage and union anyway, and this is just depicting that, right? But your higher selves are like, come on, we're ready to be together now. What the fuck are you messing about at? Let's sort this shit out. Like, for a lot of you, it really is go time. Okay? Like, clearly you don't attach to this. Clarify the world. Page of Swords. You're learning new things all the time, and, you know, you're learning where you were keeping yourself locked out, and it's change. It's change. Yeah, this is all divinely orchestrated. both of you have had to go through some losses here as well in some way. Like it could be loss of community, loss of money, loss of friendships. But with the Two of Cups, things are coming back up to where they need to be with the Ace of Cups and, you know, the Sun, Leo energy. You are going to be seeing this person soon. For a lot of you, you may have already seen them, but you're going to be seeing them again soon. I really feel that strongly. Or seeing them after a period of not seeing them for a long time. There's listen, don't attach to that, but there is some excitement here in this energy. It's a bit, ooh, I feel a bit giddy. So let's see what's on the horizon for those of you seeing this. What is on the horizon with these energies? Because there is some excitement, but obviously we know that there can be other things that come up. So if there's some triggering, resurrection, blast from the past. First card out. Let's see. Oh, here we go. It's hidden and secrets. So someone has been wearing a little mask with you. We have clinging. We have clinging. We have follow your own path. They come out as well. So just focus on you. We have spread your wings and we have elevate. So, you know, you're just very focused on you. And, you know, this could be bringing in the energy of reunion of sorts. I don't want to work with those ones. Let's go to these. If I pick up a deck and it doesn't feel right, for whatever reason, I swap it out. And the one I normally go with has a separate message. Clarify, resurrection, blessed from the past. The Fool. Okay, clarify the hidden secrets. King of Swords. They've got some shit to tell you. Clarify clinging. The Star. That's interesting. They know that they've hurt you at times with another situation. But you also need to understand that I feel for a lot of these masculines, because they know they've got things to tell you, they've been stuck in that energy of clinging to the pain they may have caused you as well. Clarify, follow your own path. Queen of Cups, just stay in your lane. Don't try and chase them. Let them come to you. Clarify. Spread your wings is clarified by the Strength card. Again, it's all about you, femme. This is. Clarify, elevate. The Lovers, it's coming in. There's some kind of reunion here, yeah, Magician. But this is also you bringing in the manifestations under this powerful 8-8 portal. Judgment is here with the 6 of Cups. I get this sense that a lot of these masculines aren't going to stay away from you for much longer. If they can come to you, they will. If there's still things that are in the way of them coming to you, then clearly they won't be able to come to you the way they want to. Let's get the big boys out, because I feel like we need them. Just bear with me a second. Playing a bit of Jenga with my cards on this table. So what... Sorry, ow. Ugh. What is the portal bringing? For those seeing this, what is the portal bringing? Regret. They're working through some regret here. They're working through some pain. They're working through some loss. The Chariot over you, possibly. But let's just see. It could be a number of things. Let's not make it all about you, femmes. Obviously it is. Yeah, healing. So it's going to bring in some healing, which is beautiful. It's going to bring in some healing. Let's see what else we get. Page of Wands. Could be to do with inner child work. We've got the 4 of Cups as well. They don't want you to be a missed opportunity. They just want to come and celebrate you, is what I get the vibe of. Which is nice. But obs, we don't attach to that, okay? We practice non-attachment over here. Okay. Even if Spirit says to you, you can practice secure attachment, be mindful of that as well. Right, hang on. we've got Empress and the Nine of Swords. I'm going to just take these cards because they're fucking flown out for a reason. And then we've got the Six of Wands. Now, this could be to do with a mother figure who's always wanting to be in charge, in control. Yes, it could be. I'm not going to lie to you. Clarify the Five of Cups. What's this about, please? The Emperor and the Empress. Okay. That's interesting. Oh! Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Yeah, I want to take that. They're regretful for not being with you yet. They're regretful for how things have unfolded. Look, at the end of the day, right, if they have hurt you for whatever reason, they've got to sit in that pain. And that's going to be shit, right? But they have to go through it to understand, you know, the masculines don't give a lot of they don't give out a lot of empathy to the feminines within this journey at times because they're too busy focused on what's going on in their own life. And I understand that that can be very challenging, very difficult. Whereas you, femme, automatically give them that unconditional love and that unconditional empathy. And you show them so much. And they've got to now, the roles have got reversed a little bit here, where they're the ones giving you empathy and showing you that empathy for their actions in some cases. Clarify the Chariot, please. I don't know which way that came out, so I'm just going to put it back in. The Ace of Cups, but it's a bit of a block. Like, they've had to work through some stuff here. Clarify the Four of Swords. Yeah, there's been some balance. There's been a bit of an imbalance, and they're working through that. And this is also showing empathy, like, or a lack of empathy. They are dealing with someone who is used to winning, and that's caused them a lot of anxiety. But also coming in, and that's why we've got that King of Wands coming out in reverse. You need to understand they've wanted to come and make things right between you for quite some time. But every time they've gone to do it, Spirit's blocked it because there's been some important lessons to learn from the karmic energy. Page of Wands is clarified by the Three of Wands. They are coming to you, some of them very soon. They're holding on to you. They really, really are. But they've also been in that fear-based ego energy here. Clarify the Empress in this context, please. This is somebody they've dealt with the Empress coming out. This is just to show you it's a mother figure. So a lot of you are dealing with a counterpart who has a mother figure who's been a fucking nightmare, right? And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, that is a lack of empathy. So they're dealing with someone who is not very empathetic, which is why they haven't been empathetic with you at times. And then we've got the Three of Swords underneath the deck, so it's confirmation. Clarify the Six of Wands, please. Yeah, the Hierophant. You know, they want to be coming to you in a successful way. They want to be overcoming some difficult energies here. We've got the Lovers, so I'm just going to do that so it's not showing anything it shouldn't do. And then the Moon. So there's definitely this idea that they want to make things right with you. And for a lot of them, I'll be real with you here, they don't want to mess about. They want to go straight into a relationship quite quickly. Clearly they won't do, because you got to kind of get to know one another again, I suppose, for a lot of you. But there is this energy that they want to make things right, balance things out, because there's been some difficult energy. And, you know, they're hiding the fact that they want to make this right. There has been some deceit, which is why things have had to be blocked. They've been dealing with a lot of deceit themselves as well in their own life, and this has caused them so many burdens. But they've been healing through that. All right, I feel like we need some more messages from these big cards. And we know in this context that size matters, right? So there we go. That's the truth, and we're sticking to it. All right. Okay. What do we need to know right now? Karmic Wheel. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. What else do we need to know, those watching this? What does this particular collective need to understand? Knight of Cups. song's that one? We have an emperor. I got the music in me. What's that? It's weird. Music just comes to me randomly sometimes. It really does. Somebody's feeling very excited. There's a return. I know, again, I clearly sound like a broken fucking record. This is all divinely orchestrated. Once again, I sound like a broken record. Apologies for that, people. Apologies. Your person's gone through a fucking shit show here. I am not going to lie to you. They have been through a fucking shit show. Admittedly, some of you have as well. One more. Long karmic cycle closing up. Okay. All right. Fine. We will see what else. Let's have some groovy stars. I think we need some. I've got such an itchy nose. What the fuck, man? So frustrating. I don't know what that means. Anyway, clarify the wheel of fortune. No, that went back in. There's definitely some kind of closure going on because I got the death card. Ooh, what was that? Something just grabbed my leg then. That's weird. Clarify, I know, yeah, confirmation of some sort, that is. We have the devil, we have the wheel of fortune clarifying the emperor. So, you know, they're closing out some difficulty, but I'm also getting with that emperor, they're a bit obsessed with you. Six of Cups is clarified by the High Priestess. Like, the higher self is guiding them to you very, very, very strongly. And the Hangman is clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Fool. So this is, well, it says on the card, all you need is love. Like, the Knight of Cups is a very dreamy, romantic knight. He's not always able to offer stability. Sometimes he just wants to come in and be a bit airy-fairy with you and then fuck off again. But because we've got the Emperor here and the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got two Knights of Cups, I'm going to say that plus we've got the Strength card underneath. Oh my God, and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. There's definitely this vibe that in Leo season particularly, and this portal, it's going to be bringing someone back towards you, or just bringing them towards you more. Like, they may already be back in your life, and, you know, you're spending time with them, or you're talking to them more, or you're communicating in some way. Whatever it is, they're obsessed with you. They're obsessed. All right, clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please. Page of Pentacles. The Chariot. Opposing energies, these are. Very opposing energies. Things have been moving to a more stable space between you since Cancer season. Yeah, we've got some balance here. This is interesting for sure. This is very interesting. Okay. So you have got a return, and you know, you've got somebody who, right, what do they want? What are their intentions? Those who are returning. Spirit, what are their intentions, please? What are their intentions? Those who are viewing and seeing this, aligning with this reading, what are their intentions? I don't know what the fuck cards to use. Let's go with these ones. These ones. These ones are pulling me. There's a couple, but I'm looking at those for clarifying, I think. The Chariot, okay. So all systems go, maybe. We'll see. Page of Earth. Six of Fire. I didn't want to take all the others, so I'm not going to. Four of Water. So they're contemplating something here. Seven of Fire. So the cards that... Oh, Spirit, you're hilarious. I should have just taken them. They've just come out again. Four of Earth. They want to bring in something stable here. These are different types. And then underneath the deck, we've got the Hermit. So your person's definitely on their own, right? They're definitely on their own. No, wrong cards. These ones, thank you. Clarify the Chariot, please. Justice. They want to bring you what you deserve. The Death card. There's lots of things closing out for both of you in your lives. I don't know why, but I'm going to say what I'm about to say, and I know it's going to freak a few of you out, but you need to hear it. Some of you, this is duty purpose, some of you are being guided to work in the higher realms, quantum healing, quantum therapy, tap into light codes, yeah, like light language. Your gifts are coming on board. You're learning something. Like sentient, I mean, there's so many different types of sentient beings, but clairsentience could be something that's being brought forward for you as well. Why is this 4 of Water here, please? 2 of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely been some contemplative energies here. We've also got the 7 of Fire, which is quite a defensive energy sometimes, clarified by the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. So this could be to do with some confusion. So this could be you figuring out what it is you are doing with regards to your purpose. It could be your person feeling similar to that as well. In some cases, fireflies are significant here. Clarify the 4 of Earth. Yeah, they're definitely wanting to make things right with you. Their intentions are good. They want to tell you some truth. That King of Swords coming out. They definitely want to tell you some truth. And they want to explain why things have taken a while to unfold. Like, they want to give you some kind of clarity on that. Not that you're expecting anything of them. Yeah, 4 of Cups again. They've really, like, worried that this has been a missed opportunity, and they're trying to figure out how to come in. And it's like they're umming and ahhing what to do for the best, basically, because they know there's been some deceit here. They've deceived themselves in some cases. Perhaps a third party has deceived them as well, or a third party has deceived your connection. That's been quite challenging. They've got a lot of regret over that. So they're sitting in, like I said to you, some of them are sitting in that pain of what they've done to you. But with the Knight of Wands and the King of, is that Wands or Pentacles? Wands. There's this real light and temperance coming out as well. There's this real balance wanting to be restored for all the shit that's gone on in your connection. And we always know there's karmic interferences on these paths. In some way, there's always some kind of karmic interference in some capacity. And it's like, whatever that is, your person wants to make things right between you and them. And it might be that this portal offers them the time to gain that insight of what that looks like. I feel like I want to get some joint messages, so bear with me. What are the joint messages for those seeing this and around this portal? What are the joint messages? What are the joint messages here, please? So we've got nostalgia and we've got lessons. So both of you are feeling nostalgic. Both of you could be still needing to learn some lessons. We've got nature. Get out in nature as much as you can. If you've got a garden, we've got summer. Sit in it. It's UK summer, the Northern Hemisphere. Divine doors come out as well. So stepping through that divine door. Miracles. Miracles exist every day. Sometimes we're too pig-headed to see them, but they exist every day, right? They do. They really, really do. Clarify nostalgia. Right, hang on. Which way did that fall out? Page of Pentacles. Okay. Some of them might use nostalgia to get in touch with you or to reconnect in some way. They might use nostalgia as an excuse. They might use your, like, reflections with each other. Clarify lessons. This is karmic lessons. Yeah, the Tower. Someone has been a real bar steward to them. Look how smug her face is. Like, some of you have dealt with this as well. Like, some of you, I know I said it last week about some dark intentions going out there. That has been happening collectively. And, you know, your person has probably realised it, albeit on a slightly different scale, that's probably been happening to them as well. Like, if you're... Okay. Your person, in a lot of cases, was married to somebody or in a serious relationship with somebody, serious commitment with somebody who was always used to winning. And that's the karmic theme: winning, one-upmanship, power, loss. It's not really about love. It's about control, right? So, and this can be the same sort of premise for other karmic connections, be it family, friends, work colleagues, situationships, partners, whatever the situation. So you have both had to go through these horrible lessons in order to have your justice, meaning the union justice within, so that you can get the outer union with whoever you're meant to have it with. Clarify nature. There are burdens around these karmic energies. Clarify summer. Yeah, and you know, for a lot of you in the summer, things have been difficult. Some of you had to go through some difficult lessons with money. Like, it is what it is. But with the divine door clarified by the Page of Swords, new things are being learnt here. Miracles is clarified by the Four of Cups. Like, you and your person are realising we can see the miracles in life. We can appreciate there are miracles in life. It isn't all, oh shit, I'm just looking at these 3 cups that have fallen or that are empty, and then this cup's full, being offered by the universe or whoever. Like, things are changing, and with this Knight of Swords coming in, it can be quite quick. Yeah, money is something they've been working on. I think for a lot of them, they've been paying out a lot of money for a house situation. They might have been trying to sell a house, or like I say, it's a house situation, it's a divorce situation, it's some kind of separation. It could be separating finances in a business sense as well. So that's made them feel the pressure, and it's had to make you be pushed out a little bit so that they can focus on their money. I'm looking at the cake. I don't know why. Probably because I've got a piece of coffee cake that I need to eat, which I will have absolutely after this reading. That is chocolate cake with what looks like raspberries on the top. He's also holding some wine. Personally, I would never have wine and cake. I would never have wine again because I don't drink. However, what I'm trying to say is there's something about cake, and there's only one piece that's been taken from this cake. And it's like, there's an interpretation here. Previously, they've only given you a piece of the cake, right? And it's like now, they're like, no, I need to give everything. This is the Ten of Pentacles, effectively, this energy as well, this King of Pentacles. It's like they've been searching for something that they had got now within them, and they've seen the light within them, and that's making them work on this stable, sort of powerful energy. Like, they're stepping into their power. And that cake, there's a piece missing at the moment. That piece missing is you, you know? It's really strange how spirit interprets things and the metaphors that come through in channeling. But this is why I have so many different cards, because they're tools at the end of the day. I don't need them to channel, I know what's going on, but it's nice to get the extra messages from the artwork. We have the Magician. So, you know, a lot has shifted for both of you. And it's like both of you are balancing out your masculine energies within, as within, so without, as above, so below, right? Okay. So, those, I don't feel like I want to ask too many questions here. Those are your joint energies. Is there anything else this collective watching need to see? Or can we get maybe some actions? Let's see if we can get some action space. Intimacy. Wishes, right, they want to, okay, they want to see you naked. Sorry, it's coming through. This applies if you've seen them in that way or not. It doesn't matter. They're craving that intimacy with you. They're craving it. All right, we've got divine timing. Wishes, stars align, dreams come true. We've got some self-love. So they're practicing self-love. You're practicing self-love. Body positivity. Ooh, true love. Divine union could be the one. Illusions. Everything is not as it seems. Secrets. Okay, we're going to clarify these. We've got distance and then we've got rebirth. So for a lot of you, I feel like in this sense, they're wanting to move away from the distance and rebirth and have a new beginning with you. We've also got commitment underneath the deck. So let's just get some clarity on these. Whew. Clarify intimacy. They're anxious over intimacy. Okay. There's definitely been some endings here, and this is all unfolding how it's supposed to. I think for a lot of them as well, they're anxious if you have been intimate with someone else. Like, a lot of them know you haven't, but some of them are thinking, well, what if you've been around somebody else? Like, that's going to be a problem for them. Even if they've been intimate with other people, they can't bear the thought of you being intimate with someone. It would absolutely destroy them, and that makes them go, oh my God, no, I can't cope. Tell me more about the illusions with everything is not as it seems. Some of them have had to work through some mother wounds here, which, you know, you may not have been aware of. Clarify rebirth. Yeah. We've got the Oracle and Master of Gems here. Like, while they've been working on themselves, some of them lost they genuinely lost their, not will to live, because that's a bit dramatic, but they lost a lot of their get up and go. And with everything they've been through, they've really struggled to bring that passion and fire back into their lives. But that's what they've been working on with the self-love card coming out. Tell me more. Right, okay, so they've also been working through a lack of security in some cases. They don't want to come to you if they can't offer you something. They want to be able to offer you, well, the world in a lot of cases. Like, this is why they've been so focused on their finances. Three of Pentacles. They're focused on money. And that's not a bad thing. But they really are thinking a lot about you. And, you know, they realise where you guys are meant to work together in some capacity here as well, whatever that means. Like, it's not just a relationship, it's there's a purpose built here. There's a purpose, there's a mission that's, you know, you do your mission, they do theirs. And for a lot of you feminine, you will come into your mission first. In a lot of cases, you will. In some cases, the masculine comes into their mission first. But normally they're around karmic people for quite some time to learn lessons before they meet you, right? So, you know, for a lot of you, you are aligned with a very awakened person, a very consciously aware person, a very heart-centered person, a very loving and kind and compassionate person, because they've had to experience extreme challenges in their relationships with family, with friends, with people who use and abuse them, and it's really knocked them for six at times. And then you've come along and shown them this unconditional love, and they're like, that, but I didn't need to do anything to get that, they just gave it me. And this is what I mean, you also give them that unconditional empathy, whereas they can't show you the empathy because they're not around people who have empathy energy. Like, the people they're around are not empaths. A lot of the time, their family, their friends, their partners are not empathetic in any way. So they have to learn that from you. And unfortunately, they have to still deal with people who are showing them very little regard. And that's where they then will show you little regard. But sometimes you're not, because you're giving them so much empathy, you're not giving yourself any empathy, which means you're then not showing yourself the regard that you need to. Do you see where the mirror effect takes place? So, all right. Final messages for this collective. So we've got the Five of Swords, which actually says revenge on it, which is a little bit concerning. So I will clarify that. Five of Swords is a really conflicting energy. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Seven of Pentacles, which is a vision time. It's, you know, quite interesting energy. We've got Judgment. Okay. Isn't eclipse season coming up as well? So if you're hanging on to people, habits, places, things that don't serve you, they will leave your life in eclipse season. We have the Queen of Cups again, beautiful. And oh, what does she say on there? Empathy. And then we have the Page of Cups, which says loyalty. For a lot of you, I honestly want to say your person is being loyal to you. Yeah, they're being loyal to you. 100%, they're being loyal to you. Clarify the Five of Swords. They may not have been entirely Ace of Wands, but they are now. With the Lovers clarified by the Hermit in reverse, this is the energy of wanting to come out of Hermit mode and talk to you, clarify and see you. But they're umming and ahhing how to go about it that will bring in the most sort of level of stability, because the Seven of Pentacles is a stable energy. It's slow moving energy, yes, but it's sowing the seeds and doing the work for betterment. Judgment, action is clarified by the Chariot. Chariot is all about, guess what? Action. Could be polarity as well. Clarify the Queen of Cups. The Death card in reverse. Okay. Yeah, they know it's not over with you. We've got Two of Cups and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Again, they want to do the work. They want to do the work. They want this to be right with you. They want to fill your cup up. They want you to fill their cup up. You do fill their cup up. They fill yours up, but you have to fill your own cups. Feminines, if you're watching this, you must make sure that you feel whole as a person, because if you don't, you will not align with that true divine counterpart, or you will not align with your counterpart, because God's not going to align you until you're whole on your own, right? You've got to be whole on your own. Clarify the Page of Cups. Empress. Knight of Wands. The Devil. Yeah, they are really obsessed with you. I'm not gonna lie. They are obsessed, but they are dealing with a mother figure who is very, very difficult in a lot of cases. Very difficult at times. I do think this relationship will change, where they can have a cordial relationship with mother of children, for example. Yeah, it will change. There will be some balance to that. It will take time, but you have to understand that you're all they're bothered about. Like you, their purpose, their work, their children, if they have any. It's you and them. Like all they're bothered about. All that matters to them is you. Truth. All right. Now I know that's hard to believe, but it's true. Let's get some messages. Okay. What messages do you have for this collective watching, Spirit? What do they need to understand? I need coffee, so bear with me a second. The green matches my top nicely, doesn't it? Yeah, I didn't do that deliberately today, but anyway, here we are. Minus the missing nail. Sorry, I swore at you. I didn't mean to do that. I will get it fixed. I'm just not going all the way to Birmingham to get it done. That'll have to wait until I'm... You are the only one I see. What have I just said? You are the only person they're interested in. It is only you. You're all that matters to them. I dream of you often. I want to make you and I official. I can't envisage my future. I can't say this word. I can't envision my future without you. I have been hurt badly in the past. When I'm with you, it feels electric. Yeah. You can touch them and it's like, it's powerful. You deserve the best. I'm healing my childhood trauma. Well, I did say that earlier, that some of them are. I love the way in which you carry yourself. Oh, these masculines have got it bad, I'm telling you. I feel as though I self-sabotaged our connection. Well, in some cases they did, yeah. I miss the taste of your kisses. I'm telling you, there's a lot of sexual energy in this. Like, it's not just pure, they want to your brains out. It isn't that. But for some of them, they do want to possess you. Now, that's not necessarily healthy to a degree. But if you're getting that vibe that they're like possessive over you and you're mine and that's that, you need to accept it. Great, that's fine. Do not attach to it. Allow them to show you and put their money where their mouth is. But don't expect them to do it and don't be entitled for them to do it, okay? My mind is consumed by thoughts of you. Literally, they're obsessed with you. They are obsessed with you. And like I say, if you've had intimacy with them, they're thinking about that a lot. If you've seen them recently, they're thinking about that a lot as well. Whatever transpired, you know, everyone's journey is different. Everyone's journey is an anomaly, right? But they are literally like, oh my God, this person means the absolute world to me. I need to make things right. I need to do right by them. I allowed other people's opinion to affect our connection. Yeah, in some cases they did. And they have a lot of regret over that. The thought of you with someone else terrifies me. Absolutely, it does. Now, some of you, your laugh is adorable. Tell me something here, right? For some of you, your person's laugh is also adorable. And this is a thing, your mirrors, right? So if you've got something adorable about you, whatever it is, they're going to have something adorable about them. You are one of Earth Angels. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. Can I take you out on a date? Anything else before I stop channeling? I'm totally obsessed with you. There you go. I did say, there it is, the confirmation. They are obsessed with you. So they're thinking about a future with you. They're thinking about many things to do with you. You're all that matters to them. But what they're doing is focused on their business, on their karmic cycles closing out, so that they can come to you with the greatest start, because you deserve the best. So they want to offer you a brand new beginning where there's no shit to begin with. Shit may unroll, because we all know shit rolls downhill. So sometimes it will come in to your connection, but you will not be allowed to be in union with them unless you are strong enough to handle it and sustain that unconditional love between you. And all the shit that fucking flies your way when you are on these journeys. Because let's be real, that kind of level of light and love is very powerful, and darker energies don't like it. And that's why so many people who are of the light and who push out, they don't promote love and light and, you know, everything's this, that and the other and everything's fluffy and rainbows. No. You'll never hear me say everything is love and light. I will always say to you, there is darkness around. You need to protect yourself. I'm not trying to scaremonger you or fearmonger you. I'm being fucking real. You know, I'm all about being real here and saying how it fucking is, right? I contemplated changing my name back to the Sassy Spiritualist this morning. I thought, do I need to still be the Sassy Spiritualist? Do I need to go back to that? Because I am still fucking sassy as fuck. I will hand you your arsehole if I need to. Not on clients. I don't do that with them. But I mean with people who take the piss. And there's people who have taken the piss out of me many years, many times, and I didn't hand them their arse, and I fucking should have done. So if you ever took the piss out of me, let me bitch slap you emotionally right now. I send you love. I send you a high vibrational light. I send you amazing experiences. But don't ever fucking cross my door again, because you will not like the results you get. You will not like what happens. And I'm not a dark person. I don't need to be. I can be wrathful, because I'm wrathful in my work sometimes. But I have a Tibetan name that my teacher gifted me with last year. And in it is basically, I am a liberated woman. I'm a liberated female, but I'm very direct when I need to be and very wrathful when I need to be. But I'm also very loving and very kind. Hence why I changed my name to the Empowered Soul Alchemist. But sometimes I've thought, do I just go back to the Sassy Spiritualist? Because that's who I am at my core. I am sassy as fuck. But I am very loving and very kind and very caring and very compassionate and very funny. And I make people laugh just by being me. Daft as a brush, nuttier than squirrel poo. But where are you allowing, or where have you allowed people to run roughshod over your emotions, over your feelings? Because wherever that's happened, this is where you're calling your power back. And I do power retrieval work as well. So if you want to understand more about that, message me and I'll get you booked in. Like, there's honestly so much in which we can help ourselves stand in our own power. that other people have taken for far too fucking long. And women, especially, from the patriarchy, from misogynist dinosaurs over lifetimes where women have been second-class citizens to the male species. It's like, hello, Space wrote a song about the woman being more deadly than the male for a fucking reason. Why do you think so many things that are poisonous are female? Poisonous spiders, anybody? Female. Do you know what I mean? Like praying mantis, female. We are the deadly ones in the species, not the male. We are. And we are standing in our power more and more as women, helping other women stand in their power. And it's going to be a snowball effect around the world, you know? So if you're aligning with a divine masculine or a divine counterpart, masculine energy, who is also stepping more and more into their power, into their wisdom, into their growth, into their heart space, fantastic, because you two will help the love and light and unconditional love and compassion and purpose run this world. And the darkness will no longer run it because there's so much light out there as a result of more and more people aligning with that divine union within first to then align with outer union. So I can help you. That's part of the reason why I'm the Empowered Soul Alchemist, to help people stay in that inner union, to help them get into that inner union. So they're not so focused on their counterpart and they're more focused on themselves. Like, let me tell you now, allow them to do what the fuck they need to do. If they want to be focused on you, if they want to be obsessed with you, let them fucking be obsessed with you. And there are going to be times when you're obsessed with them as well. And that's okay if it's healthy. If you are thinking about them all the time, but you can still go about your day, wonderful. If they're thinking about you, you're thinking about them, and vice versa. It's a psychological fact, yes. But you just don't want to be pushing your energy onto them too much, because that can make them run. But only if they've done the work. If they've done their work, if they haven't done the work, sorry, that's when they run. If they've done their work, then you being in their energetic field a lot isn't going to scare them, because they're going to be like, yeah, it's me and them against the world. My heart belongs to you. My heart belongs to you. Counterparts probably told you that telepathically. Some of you have the telepathy with their higher self. Yes, absolutely. And some of you have the telepathy with their 3D self. So there's some really powerful messages coming through here. Are there any others I would like to open or speak about? You just have to remember that there's so many communities that are building from a space of the shadow work that's been done within the individuals that are birthing something new. Like, we have to do so much shadow work. And again, this is why I won't ever promote that these journeys are all love and light. They're fucking not. They're fucking brutal. There's so much self-sabotage that you go through. There's so much shit that you have to go through to get to those strong death and rebirth points. And you can feel like you're forever in a dark night of the soul sometimes. But life is what you make of it. Life is what you make of it. I'm here to support you. Yeah, they are. They are here to support you, just as you are them. I am an awakened. Please have patience with me. Some of them may not be awakened to the fact that you're on that particular journey. Do not worry. Please promise me you won't leave me. Okay. Anything else? Please don't shut me out. We are making headway. So some of you may not be speaking to you. I think I've lost you. Oh, dear Lord. Right, what's going on here then? Who's this in relation to? Because this is not the energy I've just been channeling, so this must be a different collective. We've got I'm awakened to the connection. Divine timing is at work. Do you love me? Our new beginning is about to unfold. You're the strongest person I know. Fears. Okay, it's some fear that they've been working through. So maybe you've been working through some fear. And especially if they haven't come to you the way you wanted them to, because they've had shit to work out. They've had things to close out. For some of them, you know, you may have moved away from them temporarily because you were focused on your own life. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't anything wrong with that, okay? I love you just the way you are. You light me up. Anything else? I still have lessons to learn. Yep. The universe is leading the way. Allow it all to just go to divine timing. Like, for a lot of them, they are going to make things right with you fairly soon. For some of them, it might take them a little bit longer because they really do have these cycles to close out. But I wouldn't worry about it. I would just go about your day, focus on you, and do understand that for a lot of them, they are really going to come forward soon. But there's a few who have still got some stuff to work through. And you just don't attach to anything specific. Focus on you. If you need any help on your journey, then just message me, zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk. I do probably need to change that email address. And in fact, I think the renewal's coming up this month. So I'm going to work on doing that. Funny. And I'm sure it's just after the portal. Interesting. So we've all got stuff to do. We've all got stuff to be getting on with. We've all got things we can focus on that aren't anything to do with our counterpart. But if they want to focus on you or they want to obsess over you, let them. They're going to show you, if they're not already, they are going to show you that you are somebody they are holding in a significant space and place within their heart space. You know, you are significant to them. You have their heart. And I appreciate it doesn't always feel like that when there's so much that's happening that seems to have been blocking your connection. But the blocks are, as we know, redirection is protection, right? Rejection is protection. You know, you have to get to a space where the triggers, while they're going to still be there, you work through them a lot quicker. You get triggered and you go, oh, okay, it's like that, is it? All right, fair enough. Okay, so what is this showing me? What is this trigger all about? What is it showing me I need to work through? And then you talk to your guides and you say, how do I work through this? Help me understand. And when you ask for help out loud, you say to the universe, I need some help with this. Can you please help me? Be specific. Be specific. If you're trying to sell your house, right? Say, Spirit, I need some help selling my house. You want to make sure that whoever's buying your house has sold theirs, so the chain is open, right? If you are in a chain facility. Or say, look, I want to sell my house, but can I do it to someone who's a cash buyer, for example, you know? Be specific. Be specific. In anything you're trying to manifest, be specific. In anything you're trying to let go of, be specific. And ward your name. Ward your name or your business name and say, anytime my name or my business name is spoken, good and bad, may it bring me more abundance, more opportunities, more money, more prosperity, more peace, more love, more joy, more happiness, with no harm to none and for the greater good of all, and with ease. And so it is. These sorts of things work really, really well. I don't know why, but for some reason it feels like a Thursday today. I don't know why. I have no idea why that is, but it is what it is. So I'm going to shut up. I hope this helps. Let me know if you need any assistance, and let me know if you want to join my journey to abundance sessions as well. They are a one-to-one session, around 30 minutes of a phone call, and I basically take you on a shamanic journey to meet your most abundant timeline. Whenever they've been done, they are very impactful in a positive way, and obviously doing them around this portal, also very powerful. Lots of love.